Welcome to another episode of the GUERICAST. My name is Tomas do Prado Coelho. I'm a host of those episodes. And here we invited and bring some nice people who is currently living here in Molde, in Norway.
Yes.
And today we have a nice, amazing guy from the University of Molde, Amine Chakir. Is that correct?
Amine Chakir. We don't pronounce the E actually, but
Okay.
Norwegian they like to add the.
Very welcome.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Obrigado, shall I say?
Yeah, I appreciate a lot
Thank
your
you,
time. I know you're a busy student.
Yeah.
A very social guy and always around and engaged with different approaches. We're gonna talk about that very soon.
Yes.
I know you saw some of the episodes, but for those who are the first time here in the YouTube channel or in the listeners in the podcast, here what I'm doing, I usually bring in immigrants and then we take the lifetime of these immigrants. So where they started, where they born, and we go little by little to see the evolution and what motivates people. I like to do that kind of lifetime exploration because I think every single step you take in life, it builds up you as a human. And it helps you to take those decisions. And now you are here in Molde, maybe tomorrow you're gonna be in another place. So it's nice to see why people come and what they think about Norway. And I really exploring that in life through the podcast. And I'm doing my master thesis on that as well.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So let's start. Where are you from? Which country you from?
Is it okay for the mic?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I can
hear you very well.
So originally from Morocco, born in Morocco.
Fantastic.
I think you have heard about Morocco so much in the
Yes.
last 2 years.
I have
Maybe after the World Cup, maybe Morocco got really famous.
Yeah, it was a good World Cup.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Fantastic.
And then I grew up in Italy. So Italy is the country where I lived the most actually.
Yeah.
And then between 2018 2019 I moved to France. So I
Okay.
started my university journey there. And then through the French university I came the first time here 1 year ago actually. A little bit more than 1 year ago, was in January 2023. And I did my second semester of my bachelor here. I wrote my bachelor thesis here. And then I decided to apply for the master here.
For the master
the
course.
one I'm doing now, logistics, supply chain management one.
Is in all in English?
Yeah, all in English.
course?
Yeah, all in
Okay.
English.
Yeah. Nice.
All in English. I
So
think.
how old are you?
I am 22.
22 years old. Quite young and doing the master already.
Yeah.
And it's nice because you move a lot. And we went through, I think, maybe too quick in this start of life.
Yeah.
So from Morocco, which city you from there? How it goes?
As I was telling you before, I'm from a small city actually in the Marrakesh area. I think is around 80-90 kilometers from Marrakesh. Really close.
Yes.
1 hour and a half, 1 hour by driving.
Small city.
Yeah, small city. Called Qalat Sragna.
Yes.
This is the right pronunciation of.
Okay.
And so I was born there.
Yeah.
And
there you learn Arabic. They speak Moroccan. No.
Yeah, we speak Darija.
Darija.
And Darija, it's a version of Arabic that we speak in Morocco. So it's like a mix
dialect.
between, dialect.
Regional dialect in Morocco.
But no, normally all Moroccans they understand the Arabic.
The Arabic. And you also speak French.
Yeah, in Morocco we speak French. It depends about the area. Some areas maybe, especially the poorest areas, they are not familiar with French. But of course, if you go to school and you study, then you learn French since young.
The system,
system since young, and then
documentation. And
like the official is an official language. So in your ID, it's French and Arabic.
Okay.
So, but the 3 official languages in Morocco, if I'm not wrong, French, Arabic, and also Amazigh. It's like the originally culture of Morocco and language.
Native.
The native exactly. It's kind of Sami here in Norway.
Okay,
Sami,
will be the indigenous back in Brazil. And when your family decided to move
to Italy.
You guys first moved to Italy.
Yeah, but
how old were you? You were like a baby, or
when I was born, my father was already in Italy actually.
Okay, so he had done that.
My father.
There was like economical move. That happens a lot in Brazil when people move
actually,
to better countries close by, so you have more opportunity, more.
And he moved when he was really young. I think around 17 years old, or not even 18.
Yeah.
and then he decided to marry my
try,
mom,
yeah.
and everything, and then I was born.
It worked out.
Yeah, and then I moved. So I was maybe around 6, 7. I don't exactly remember, but yeah. So
you have some memories, but in Morocco, but most of your childhood was in.
But
was in Italy.
I went the first time in Italy. Then I had to go back for 1 year or 1 year and a half to fix something with papers.
Yes.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember this.
Immigration bureaucracy.
Immigration stuff. So
It's a lot of,
that's it. But I really grew up in Italy, and then I was.
Where did you guys go? Where was Rome or?
No, at all. When I moved, my father he moved a lot in Italy. He tried several cities.
Different.
But when I went to Italy, we was living in a really beautiful place called Aosta Valley. Have you heard about it?
No.
It's a ski area actually near to the,
so it's up north.
Area. Yeah.
Up north.
Border between Switzerland and
nice.
and France.
Yeah. Lots of opportunity.
Yeah. So my father ended up there, and when I moved in first in Italy, I started my kindergarten and everything there. So yeah. And as I was saying before, we used to go Morocco every summer, at least 2-3 months per year. Sometimes good. Also during the winter vacation. Yeah. So and really nice. Attached to Morocco.
Yeah, it's nice because that helps a lot in your language development. Because right now, how many languages do you speak?
So now English, Italian, French, Arabic.
That's all fluent, huh?
Yeah, that's all fluent, yeah. And Spanish. Wow. We can say also Spanish, since it's not so far from Italian. Yeah. And I really like Spanish. I worked with some Spanish people before, and I watch Spanish videos and everything. And it's good.
Nice. In Portuguese, sometimes I see you trying, and now you're learning Norwegian.
Norwegian, learning Norwegian. Also. And I think one day in my life I will try to get Portuguese as well. But
if you have in the baggage already Spanish, French, and Italian, the Portuguese will be like a piece of cake. In a few seconds, whenever you want it, you learn it in a couple of months.
I hope.
Nice. And I know some people from Italy. Back in Australia, I met, and usually it's so funny to see that area you mentioned. You move first. Because you have the border to Switzerland, and in Switzerland the job opportunities and the salary is much higher. So I know a lot of people from France and Italy who used to live in Italy, in those countries, and they go border to work. They make some money, and then when they come to spend it, and that's very, very nice of this.
But I was going to do the same, but then I decided to really last minute I decided to come to Norway to try this opportunity, but I was going to move actually to Switzerland.
Which team do you support there in the area? There is a local team. It's up north is like Juventus.
Like I'm not a big football fan actually, to be honest. But people from my area, it's like either Turin or either Juventus. The derby in Torino, it's actually Torino and Juventus. Some people maybe, but Milan or Inter,
That's up there in north as well. Many big clubs. And then you stayed a lot of years in Italy. You did all your school, high school time. And you decided to move to France. That was your course. Was a better opportunity in France. The course was a better ranked, or what motivated you to do that move? It's not a big move, but still, it's like you're probably doing good in Italy, and then you suddenly go to the university in France.
It's funny because it was not actually my choice to move to France, but it was my parents' choice. So I just followed my family.
Okay.
So. And
you're still underage, like you were like 18, maybe 17,
18.
You probably could stay, but it's not an age you're probably not ready to be alone, and
but at
the same time, wise thing to do.
But at the same time, it was difficult at the beginning because I was against this moving, of course, because you're 18, you're young, and then all your friends are in Italy, and it's difficult.
Comfort zone is there.
Of course, it's difficult to leave everything. We moved, I think, like. The place my parents are now, it's like 3 hours maximum by car from the place I used to live in Italy. So it's not a lot actually, but still another country, another culture, different language, different everything. So it was really quite hard, and I was against it. But now I'm really happy that they moved, because that allowed me to learn French. I had so much studying opportunities that I probably was not going to have in Italy. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, and the economy. I think the economy in France is a bit better than
you can
Italy,
feel it,
right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I guess it's.
I think so. Yeah, like in my case, in my family, yeah, we like when we moved in France, then we was doing better, like financially better.
I have this feeling whenever you take like the line in Europe and then you keep going up,
same,
it's.
Yeah, more
I think the weights, the minimum weights go keeping up, right? You go Germany, go up, and then
that's true.
Norway, and you get all those. Yeah. In which city was that in France when you guys moved first?
Yeah, in France. So it's the same city where my parents are actually now. It's a small village actually called Moutier, but the area is famous because it's Les Trois Vallées. Have you ever heard about this area?
It's like not Montpellier, no.
No, Les Trois Vallées is the biggest actually ski area in the world.
Okay. Oh,
so,
wow.
yeah, so this area is quite famous.
Does your parents work with hospitality, like hotel and stuff?
At all. No, my dad, he worked in the construction industry. So, but maybe it's linked also to the area, you know? Maybe for that. But it's quite famous because, especially in winter, we were close to Courchevel. Have you heard about this?
Yes.
It's really close.
Yeah.
Val Thorens, highest ski resort in the world. Les Arcs, La Rosière, and a lot of other places that I will not mention. But so it's like ski area. Actually.
Yeah. Very mountain and pretty touristic. So you have a lot of international,
especially in winter.
Professional ski teams coming by to do the training.
I think they did the World Cup.
Nice environment. I like kind of those touristic places. You know, sometimes I miss
small.
that.
You know, not too much busy.
Because Molde, they can say sometimes, it is touristic, but it's compared like worldwide, it's not.
Yeah.
If you get like I don't know how many thousands they get a year. But it's little, you know. And I remember in Australia, I really live in a touristic place, and that
which city was living?
It was Byron Bay, and then summertime it's crazy, you know. You have like million people.
Everyone want to go there.
Yeah, from every country, so you really see a big and people living. The place it turns cosmopolitan because people start to live there as well. So it's here in Molde, you can say it's quite touristic and stuff, but it's
compared to.
I think if you go to Lofoten. In the north, it's much more touristic. You're gonna have much more international people living there as well because the hotels and everything is kind of more. I like it, Molde, but it's just I don't think it's a touristic place.
No, not at all. Maybe the most touristic place near to us is Geiranger.
Geiranger, that's quite.
But still, Geiranger is a small place. I think. Yeah. During the year, it's like 200 people living there. And
I think that the kind of touristic people come to Norway, it's. I wouldn't say boring, but it's more. It's a lot
of Germans.
It will be a bit older age for us, you know. Even for me, for you, even more. But I mean, it's kind of more classy tourism type, you know. And I think in Byron you have all these backpackers, people. They have no money, they come by and they stay the whole year, and they just find out how to. Here you have more those planned. They come with the guide
that's true.
and. They do a bit more boring seaside and not crazy.
Less teenagers because teenagers they are more up to like Spain, you know.
Yeah, Portugal. The coast.
Italy as well.
And then the university you did, it was in that city or you have to move?
No, I had to move actually.
Okay.
I had to move.
So during this time you adapted a bit yourself in the city in France, and then you start to apply for the...
Yeah. Then I started to apply for the schools, and then I get accepted.
Where was that? Was Paris?
No, at all. I know that everyone mentioned Paris. No, it's a city called Grenoble.
Okay.
Grenoble,
Far away from...
100 kilometers from my place actually. Not that so I had to rent out there, and I was...
rent apartment, and you did... 3 years, 2.5 years? No, 3 years, and then
2.5 exactly.
And then you did the last half year. So you took the exchange here in Norway.
Yeah.
Right in the master of the master.
Right before
the bachelor thesis.
Yeah, like I took the exchange semester. That was my second semester in my bachelor year.
Did you have to do any class here in this semester or no?
Yeah, of course I was.
Okay.
I was going to classes. Yeah,
Oh,
but then since it's the last year of bachelor, then you have to write a thesis.
A thesis as well. So you were doing that on the side.
Yeah.
And
But it was not that.
what did you write about it?
Interesting topic. It was about how Norwegian government managed to not go in the how it's called to not get the resource course, like how they manage the natural resources that they have pretty well compared to countries like Venezuela, Congo, and other countries, you know. Because
how they manage the resources,
how they manage the resources,
levels, and everything. Okay.
It was really interesting. And
oh wow!
Because it was really something that I wanted to learn about.
And that's kind of it's interesting because they do so well, and and it should, like I was just saying, Venezuela should do very well.
Yeah, because
and
they have
don't.
a lot of resources. Yeah, but
Brazil should do very well.
In Africa
and
as well.
Yeah.
In Africa, we have a lot of countries with a lot of resources, but the managing system it's different. But like Norway before the 16th, I think, was the second poorest country or third poorest country in Europe.
Yeah.
And then everything changed after that.
Exploded.
Yeah, so.
But what was the founder? They do it well because whenever they get the money, they reinvested in different.
First thing,
they diverse.
They are really good at investing, and then they are really honest. Like really, the politicians, they are really honest. So they don't.
So you have a low level corruption at the same time.
Exactly. This is
they
really
reinvested
one of the lowest level in the world of corruption, and they invested really good.
That helps a lot.
That helped a lot. Yeah.
Nice, well done.
And they also now I don't remember exactly, but a lot of money management things, they are like public. Everyone can see where the money is going.
It's transparent.
Yeah,
it's really transparent. Yeah,
something
that's nice.
Really
yeah. Did you get any of those stipends? Because the project is quite locally.
No, at all. I didn't.
You couldn't.
No, yeah.
Probably didn't know.
I didn't know about it. I was just. I was exchange student, so.
Okay. Now you know for the master. Whenever you're gonna write your when you're doing your master thesis is next year.
Yeah, next year. Yeah.
Just watch out for those. They have a lot of master stipend. It calls.
From the commune.
You have from the Fylke Kommune, and then you have it KK calls KK. It's something. It's like a state company as well.
Yeah.
But if you're doing a study related to the community and the information you help out somehow, the local environmental, you can get around 25,000 crowns. So it's like 2,000 euros, a bit more than 2,000 euros. Okay. And it's kind of you're gonna write it anyway.
Yeah.
So it's worth it to apply. You know, you have to write it a small text to them explaining what you're going through. If it's related regionally, like you did in your bachelor, it's worth it to apply. And the max you're gonna get, it's like it's
because you will do it anyway. So yeah. But like really was a topic that I wanted to do researches about. It was really personal.
It's nice. Did you know what you're gonna write it next year, or you still kind of? And it's too early. Maybe can come a new logistic.
I don't know, but some people in my class they already know everything, but me.
Yeah. I didn't know, and
I'm not really good at planner, especially when it comes to school. I'm not really.
You know, the sports course they organize like a workshop here.
Yeah.
And that was when I saw the equipment first time. So from that I started to do the podcasts.
Yeah.
But the workshop was about this problem with the volunteerism. People didn't have come back since Corona, so they have a lot of volunteers, and then Corona came, so all the stops clubs stopped.
Okay.
And then when they came back, a lot of those volunteers didn't came back. So they were like, oh, we are not the same structure as we had it before, you know, you are much lower staff now, so we have a problem. And then the workshop was to how to get the volunteers. And then during the workshop I was like, man, I have this spark of the immigrants, so I say I'm gonna take this problem just for the immigrants and how the clubs can get the immigrants to do the volunteer work. You know? Because for us, at least for me from Brazil, when you talk about volunteer work in Brazil, it's really problematic zone, you know, it's people who have no food, people have no place to stay. And that's when you go and volunteer, you give your time to help those critical.
Here in Norway it's different.
Here you teach like a bunch of 15, 20 kids who have football shoes, who buy food for a whole family in a month in Brazil. So it's a really different approach, And the kids, they pay to play a little amount for the club, but the structure itself is so expensive, so they not afford to pay the trainer. So it's really needed as well. But for us, coming from a poorer country than Norway, it's sometimes hard to see that needed.
That's
And
right.
it's really important to do volunteer work here. But for us to volunteer, I think it's the immigrants we find a bit hard to see that.
To see
that is,
No,
that's what
we have
I'm
another
writing
region,
right now.
person.
All right, and then you decided. Why did you decide that which line of study you are doing? Since your bachelor, I didn't do that question. Which course you did? I know, but we need to.
Yeah, of course. When I was in France, I was studying. My first 2 years I was specialized in international trade. So
okay. International commerce.
International commerce actually.
Nice.
So I had to study how actually a company have to do when it comes to buy and sell things from a supplier or from a buyer in another country. So all the regulation, duty, taxes, and everything. And then the third year it was management, and then I had some courses in supply chain management and then purchase management. And then when I came here, the courses that matched more with my bachelor was the logistic one. So
and it's actually the best course they have.
I think because the university they are specialized in logistics.
Like a marine.
And then I was going to do actually my plans before I was going to do a master in either purchase management or supply chain management in France. But then I saw that they had the same exactly course here. Maybe not the same classes, but then it was the same diploma. So I was like, I should definitely try to get my master here.
I think it was very nice because you spice up a bit your CV. You have like even more more experience in different places, so you see things from different perspectives. And I think the line you took it is very nice, and for yourself, like you're now 22, so I see a very bright future for you, and you speak a lot of languages. It's very relevant for the career, the international career, commerce and international. So it seems a bright future for you. Yeah. That's nice.
But so kind of I was like, because when I first arrived here, it was exchange student, so I knew that I was going to leave in 6 months. But then, to be honest, when I left back home, I was not sure about coming back or not. I didn't know if I was going to come back. Then, hopefully, when I was here, I decided to apply. But it was really like a plan C, not even a B. To be honest, it was like either.
It was Ragnhild who took care of your documentation.
Yeah. When I applied, it was her. But no, like. When then I got accepted and everything, it was her. I was in contact with her. But when I first applied, it was really a plan C, to be honest. So I was either go back in France and continue my master there, or either stop at the bachelor and
work a bit.
Work a bit.
The university you were planning to do a master in France was the same.
Yeah, it was the same, exactly the same. And then I was like, I heard about it was like I think April period, March, April, and I heard about that people they was applying actually, and they were speaking with a guy randomly, and he told me, today I'm busy because I have to apply. I was like, how it works? And then he showed me, and then I decided to apply. So very like spontaneous the decision, and then I ended up to be here. Yeah. And then when I was back home, then I got an email, and then I really took maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks to think really about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I will go for it. I will go for it. But I kind of like my decision to come here was not really related only to studies. I will really kind of was like, okay, I'm going to do the master because it's the same master I was going to do in France.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I came here not just because of my master. I came here really because I wanted to discover this country, see the opportunities here. Because when I was here as an exchange, it was really a good experience, but it was not enough actually to really understand more about the country and how it works. And like the working system and everything. So I was like, okay, let's took it kind of as an excuse to come here again and see. So
yeah, I always think 6 months is not enough as a exchange experience. You know, it's sometimes it sounds a lot, but when I did to Australia, I booked it as well 6 months, and then
But what you was doing in Australia?
I went to study English.
Okay.
It was just an English school, and I really like it, and I was like, I need to stay a bit longer. And I think after 2 years, I was like, yeah, now I can say I have a really Australian experience and understanding of the country, of the people, and a lot of stuff, you know. And geographically, I've been a lot of places I didn't went, but I didn't go, but it's I have a very, very big picture of the country. And
at least now you know how it is living in Australia.
Yeah, and if I hear some of them speaking by, I know them
same for me now. I can understand who
it's very interesting.
When someone speaks English, it's easy to guess the accent of the Norwegian people.
Yeah.
So some of them they're really good. Like I mean.
They speak a very good level.
Everyone is good in English.
Yeah.
Some of them they have this strong accent and you can really.
And they're a bit shy, I think. They're very shy.
But I was really like when I first came here, I didn't know that everyone had really good English. So.
Yeah. Are you doing Norwegian classes yourself?
No, I've done it when I was exchange student. Now I'm not. I'm learning just by myself and with people that I know at work.
Because you're very engaged with the university, right? Tell us about this work experience you're doing.
Yeah, so
now.
Right now I work with Samskipnaden in Molde, so the Molde.
Yes.
And my main job is social media manager creator. So I'm kind of managing the Instagram and TikTok account, producing content, and when it comes to activities and promotion and everything. So it's me. And sometimes as an ambassador of school, so sometimes
you got that invitation.
So,
do you know when you're doing the takeover? Or?
Not yet. I got an email from
Excel.
From Excel from them. So I'm not sure when exactly, but I know that it will be really soon actually.
Yeah.
But my main job is with Samskipnaden now. So.
Which is a student organization inside of the university, just focused to activities, to the wellness of the students, exactly, right? To make our life better. Exactly. Doing activities,
and they have
sport activities,
the housing and the canteen.
And they look after the bar as well, right? Like
the bar.
Like
the Smuge is I think an association that manage, but it's always under Samskipnaden.
Yeah. But it's kind of you guys decide the activity and then they have to open kind of we're doing the quiz or we're doing.
I think it's them actually to propose. Like if they want to like organize an activity or something, it's them, and then they just speak with the people from Samskipnaden and then they manage to do it. I think.
I remember I did one day working in the bar there.
Oh, really?
But it was a bad experience because it was a misunderstanding, you know. With me and Vladimir, we got like the offer during the canteen. Yeah. And we got told that we would get paid.
Okay.
And then suddenly we show up to work, and then like, no, it's volunteer and you get paid from the Lone Casa. I was like, no, the Lone Casa is another thing.
It's another system.
Yeah, it's it was, and I was like, man, I'm over 30, you know, like I'm not for party. I think for if you are young and you're in university, amazing. The best place to work is in the bar. You're gonna meet a lot of people. But for my case, I was like, man, I do like probably now 3-4 different works. So I really have to organize myself with the university in those 3-4 works. I get paid, little here, little there. And my kids, man,
it's difficult.
I was mad.
Of course, same for me. I will not have time to take this job actually.
I was very skeptical last time we met for the ambassador one, because my wife, she told me, hey, you're gonna again. I was like, I got the offer, and she was laughing. She was like, hey, again, you're not gonna get paid. I was like, fuck.
No, but this one is pretty easy actually.
Yeah, they pay. It's fair enough. Let's keep going. So we talk about already. I think we did a nice line during our life. You know what we can do? Maybe we can take a little pause.
Yeah.
Take a break.
Yeah.
I will just change the battery of my camera and then we'll come back.
Still on?
Yeah.
Perfect. Break. It's nice. Racking. Back.
All right, back in business. All right, so I think we did a very good lifetime line of Amine. Amine. Don't have to say the.
You have this Norwegian.
Yeah. And now I wanted you to share some thoughts about some tips if people have. What would you say if you have like a cousin or someone in your family, a young boy now in France, or it can be back in whatever. If he wants to start to immigrate, what would be the main tip or the main recommendation you tell him?
Really interesting question actually, because it depends about the type of person that you are actually. So if you are someone that really living in a big city and really that cannot kind of move out from your comfort zone, from your group of friends, it's gonna be really difficult. But still, if you have really a goal that you're following, so you have to move and you're strong enough, it will be okay. It's a really nice country. I really like it. Of course, the social part is difficult, but still, it depends about why you're moving. So if you're moving because you have your project and then you think that in Norway it's gonna work better.
Yeah, but let's suppose this person is moving already
yeah, it's
somewhere.
Okay, it's already moving,
maybe not to Norway or for some. It can be. Let's use Norway as an example.
Yeah.
Which recommendation for him to succeed? Like, you should do this or do that, or like what would you say if you have 30 seconds in a call and say
like specific recommendation when someone is moving to Norway? Maybe be ready for the weather.
Bring jacket.
Yeah, bring your jacket because in winter it's cold.
Yeah. Maybe focus on the language. Or...
Yeah, focus actually on the language. Yeah. So if you don't have if you don't speak English, for example, it's gonna be really difficult.
Yeah.
Really difficult because even if you speak English, it's not like you will survive, but your migration will be still like if you don't want to learn Norwegian at all. You will have the half of the opportunities.
Yeah.
So if you don't even speak English, it's gonna be really hard.
But do you think? Because I remember when I moved to Australia, I didn't speak English and they couldn't speak Portuguese with me.
But you have.
So I have to learn very quickly. So that was very challenging in the beginning, but it really motivates me to get it quicker.
Yeah, but same for me. Like when I came here first, 1 year ago, I was able to speak English, but my English was really bad. So I was able to say what I was thinking and understand some, but then of course you have to quickly.
So for you, it's kind of it's two ways winning here because you really improve your English in one way, and now you're learning Norwegian as well. So it's kind of a double learning curve.
But first I was really focusing on my English when I was exchange. Now I really on the Norwegian learning.
You satisfied with the English and
but then English. You never stop to learn, So now my English is not really a perfect English, but I can understand, say what.
That's nice when you get in that level of the language because
at the beginning,
whenever you don't understand, you can ask, and then you can kind of.
But at the beginning, you go so fast from really bad to it's okay, go really fast. But then from you speak English to really like a nice, it really slow.
Yeah.
So now it's okay. Like my English, I think is okay, and more focusing on Norwegian. But so if you're moving here, be ready to kind of.
Yeah, because academic stuff from the university, you told me the course was whole masters in English.
Yeah.
And most of the good papers are written in English.
In English,
right?
yeah.
I think it's the same in the sports industry. I think it's the same for everything. Language is a very Very important language. I was very happy I learned it.
And something that helped me a lot is that I kind of already been through this situation where I had to move from a country to another one, different language, different culture. So I remember during my first month here, I was like, okay, it's not easy as I thought, but come on, I already done it, and it was really difficult at the beginning because when I moved from Italy to France was difficult, of course. Not the language, so you have to learn the language, people and everything. Even if still it's Europe, but still Italians are not like French, so I had to adapt myself. And here in Norway, it's even more difficult.
You have that
Nordic countries is completely different from
it changed a lot, but you have that already. We call in Brazil adaptation crust kind of you knew how to
exactly,
behave it and probably how to succeed.
Maybe that it's a skill that I had to
learn it. You have to learn it first time, and then you improve it next time you move, and now you're the third move in your life.
But
so
still, I mean, of course it's different, but if you are moving, you have a reason, and if you really want to achieve your goal, I mean, you will do it anyway. So.
Yeah. Out of 10, how much you like it, Norway? If you're a teacher and you have to score Norway.
In a long-term vision, I would say 8-9.
8-9.
I have a 9.
Pretty high.
Yeah, pretty high actually.
Nice.
Maybe the only negative point about Norway is just maybe the social part is really difficult to get to know people. It's really difficult to also.
It's quite
but
chill.
Yeah, quite chill, and it's difficult to make new connections, But it's up also to you. So I remember when I was here first, I had some friends. They came with me from France, and some of them they really found it really difficult. Some of them they found it really easy. So it's up to you. But of course it's really more different from
very
Europe,
different. Yeah.
So but then the rest is okay.
What do you like most here in Norway?
What I like the most here in Norway is the safety. Really safe country.
Yeah.
I mean, you can leave your wallet in the street and come back 3 hours later. You will find it.
Be there. And if it's not there, someone took it, and they're gonna call you the same day and say, I found it, so I just took it because.
Or they will come to you directly.
Yeah, this is crazy.
So it's really safe country. Trust-built system. I like it. Really, the people they trust each other. It's really nice, and. I think that's it.
Yeah,
it's the main two things.
Fantastic.
And I think Norway is the best if you have a family. If you have a family, you have your kids and your wife. So I think living here should be.
Do you see yourself living here after your master?
Yeah, why not? I will try to. I will give it a try.
Yeah.
And then if not, of course
because you're probably gonna get a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, I will give it a try, but. Also some personal projects, I will give it a try.
Yeah, because I see you as a good asset to companies, local companies here, because they do a lot of business with those countries. You have
Norway. It's a country where we import a lot.
Yeah,
because we don't produce that much when it comes to goods, except for some natural resources. Yeah. But we import a lot from other countries, so.
Then language is very important, and you're gonna be very young with a very good degree, a local degree. So I think it will be plenty of opportunities, and we'll see what the next chapters have to you. Do you wish to live in a different city here in Norway? Maybe you've been traveling around Oslo, Bergen, Trondheim.
No, not Bergen, not yet, but I went to Trondheim.
Which place you like it as well?
Oslo. Trondheim is not bad.
Yeah.
I like it because it's not that big, it's not small, and I don't like big cities.
Okay. So Oslo, you want to.
Oslo was nice because Oslo it's a big city, but compared to a European big city, it's still different.
There, yeah.
So I stayed like 3 or 4 days in Oslo. That's not enough to really see if it's the city fit for you or not, So, but Trondheim is not. It's not bad actually.
And you've been up in. What is it called? 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 this place we talked about before, the touristic place. You've been there now in
Lofoten?
Lofoten?
No, Lofoten, I was going there, but no, at the
Okay.
end I didn't went there, no. Yeah.
But in Geiranger you've been, those touristic places around here.
Yeah, I was there in Geiranger.
Because the sea Molde, they do those tours, right? So
I didn't. I was not there with Simolde. I don't know if they were.
you did the surf trip?
No,
You wasn't there.
No.
Okay.
No, I was not there.
You weren't here in Norway, or?
No, I was here, but I was busy with
Okay.
something else.
Yeah. And also something I didn't mention, but I see you a lot of the work you do. It follows this marketing line, you know.
Yeah.
Do you want to work with that as well, or you do that just for fun, or
No,
is something
at all,
you have
no.
the skills, or
No, I just like.
explain, because
the
your
job
line of
I got-
studies is really
Yeah.
logistics
Like
and
my
international.
studies are really different about what I.
And marketing, I know, is important for anything, you know.
Yeah, but marketing is important, and marketing is something that you don't have to study
to learn
marketing
yeah.
at all. No. So, but yeah, the job I have, it's so different from
Yeah.
from what I.
But
am
why
studying.
did you learn that, or why you have that skills? And
It's a personal interest, and then I also run kind of a small project where the main job is really the video productions and
website.
yeah,
you
website
do,
as well.
So
So-
it's
so,
web
yeah.
designing.
Yeah, web designing and now we started also to do, since I saw that we have kind of a demand on the video and producing. So I started doing this because I
It's
have
a
skills.
very
in it.
high demand. Is a
yeah,
demanded job right now. I know.
I see that there's really a lot of demand. So this is the main goal actually. But yeah, I started all with web design, and I'm doing some web design right now. Of course, I'm busy with school at the same time, and then the job I have. But this is the main thing. This is why I also have I got this job with Chakir, because I was already in this.
It's nice to
industry.
be in there because you can sell yourself as a product, you know, to people, and it can be very rewarding.
Yeah.
Financially, and not just that, but I think it's nice for the family as well. They follow you up in social media, so they always see you in video. They see like you're doing good, and I know we talk with the parents often. We call them and stuff, but I think they like to see us in different places and doing different stuff. And in Brazil, Brazil is a very big social media country right now, which is social media is kind of a cancer to the country itself. But you see some people coming from nothing and really exploding.
We know a lot of them from Brazil.
Getting viral and having FIFA opportunities and going these massive events. Every kid dream to be there, and they are there because they are very relevant to the niche, the country itself, and everyone follows, all the kids follow, and you see as well that industry growing. You see people who, I know one, like a very big YouTuber, he talk about money and stuff, and one of his editors, it's a kid he probably never saw. I think the kid is 17.
Yeah.
And he probably edits in CapCut, free version in his phone. And he gets around 1,000
just by editing.
€1,000 per video to do a reels. But the kid is he's so
now
good.
you can really do nice videos just with CapCut.
He got this timing and these effects, and he just can use
I
the
started
tools.
like this at the beginning, actually, videos only with CapCut.
And it's impressive. And he's making a good life just because he started to use it. He was curious, so he was what does this turn that this effect.
The industry is really big.
That's nice. It's nice you're already there, and I think that's it. I think we talk about a lot your lifetime. We talk about a lot Norway, things you think and your future. I will repeat that again. I think I'd say 2 or 3 times that I see a very bright future for you. You're a very nice guy.
I hope to.
It's very charismatic. It's
really positive.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's difficult, but
I know. But whenever I see you in the gym or in the university, you have
I think the first time we met in the gym.
Yeah.
I think
you
it was
have a big
last
smile,
year.
and you're a positive guy, and this is good. This is shows a lot about you, and yeah, I wish you the best. Thank you so much for coming.
With pleasure.
I know you're a busy man doing with all this work and things, so it's
we was
nice
trying to find a date since a long time, but
we guarantee this episode in March. I'm going to Brazil next on 2 weeks, but I'm back in beginning of April, and then I'm gonna plan the next episode with someone else. But it was very nice because you were the first one from Morocco.
Yeah.
As I told you, I have Anas. I tried to bring him already, but he's
someone from Morocco.
Yeah, a friend of mine, but he's kind of shy, and he say, my English is not good.
Okay.
Here in Norway, a lot of them talk about that.
The guy from Agadir, you told me.
Yeah. My English is not good enough. The people it's worry about. There is no those podcasts. There is no right or wrong answer. You come, you open a bit yourself. You tell me a little bit about your story, and I hope that motivates you in the other side if you have a wish to travel, and it just shows how good it is to travel. You meet new people, you learn new cultures, and life is good, and it's better when you can move around and see with your own eyes different stuff. So that's it. Thank you very much.
Obrigado.
Tomas. And I see you now next time probably in the university.
Yeah, at the gym, probably. Like always.
Enjoy your gig with the takeover one.
Yeah. I will let you know.
I did my one, and I think yesterday was a guy from logistics.
Yeah.
But it's nice because they doing the course and more people will use it.
Yeah, but the guy is from my class. Yeah.
That's gonna be very interesting to see.
When are you going to Brazil?
I'm going on the 19th of March.
Okay.
Soon. So Brazil, if you guys are listening to me in Brazil, I'm coming soon. Yeah. Let's get some waves in Chakir. I will be there in the beach. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave your like, and leave your comment. What do you think about Amine's life and how did he do? Just before we finish, I have a gift for you.
Oh,
yeah, we always have it. So here I have it. It's a ticket from Molde.
Okay.
I know you are the one who promoting there to us.
Thank you so much.
That's a gift for you, from my heart. Just enjoy the day you wanted. You don't need to go on Fridays or Mondays, which the university we have this deal on Mondays and Fridays, but this one you can use it whenever you want it. Perfect. And just take it a day. Swim a bit, enjoy the sauna.
I like the sauna.
I wish to give more to the guests, but that's what I can do right now.
It's really enough, actually.
And I would like to say thank you as well for the people who works in INNOM here, Anne Bundal and George and all those guys. Thank you for opening the studio for us to leave that infrastructure. We appreciate a lot. Molde to help with the tickets, and to Amine to come. See you guys next time. Ha det bra!
Hi.
Fantastic!
Det går bra.
Det går bra!
Yeah, I saw you giving this because it would be like 1 hour long, right?
Yeah, 1 hour. It's usually it's good.
Oh, fun.
My one just let in, all the way.
In?
Yeah. This one maybe like that, so we see. Nice. All right, show time. Let's do this.
After weeks and weeks of preparation.
So yeah, if you don't want that, you don't need to use the
headset. Yeah, I don't really need that. I don't like to hear myself in English.
It's fine. I will be with my one, so I just follow.
You started now?
We don't have it. 3, 2, 1.